As Christmas approaches, the royal family is bracing for another potentially scandalous holiday season. For Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, this year's festivities may take on an entirely different tone as the possibility of exclusion from royal events looms large. A family member being barred from attending church services, particularly at Christmas, is one of the most glaring symbols of punishment in the royal household. For someone of Andrew's stature, this could mark the ultimate fall from grace, a far cry from the public life he once enjoyed. This impending exclusion is tied to a series of controversies that have followed the Duke for years, each more damaging than the last. Prince Andrew's troubles are well documented. From his association with the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein to his questionable ties with various international figures, the Duke of York has become a recurrent embarrassment to the royal family. However, the most recent scandal involving a Chinese businessman, known only as H6, may prove to be the final straw. H6, who has been banned from entering the UK on national security grounds, was reportedly a close confidant of Prince Andrew. Documents obtained by The Times reveal that H6 had access to several royal residences, including Buckingham Palace and Windsor Castle. Even more troubling is the fact that this businessman was invited to Prince Andrew's 2020 birthday party, raising further questions about the Duke's judgment and associations. Despite these revelations, Prince Andrew's office has vehemently denied that any sensitive matters were discussed with H6. However, the public perception of Andrew's role in these matters is another story entirely. As the UK government moves to distance itself from any involvement with individuals linked to national security threats, Prince Andrew's actions are coming under even greater scrutiny. The royal family, already dealing with the fallout from his past actions, is now forced to reckon with the implications of his more recent associations. The timing of these revelations could not be worse for Prince Andrew, who is already dealing with the fallout from a long-running drama at the Royal Lodge. His ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, continues to reside with him at the Royal Lodge, and their relationship remains a source of tension within the family. The royal household is reportedly divided over how to handle Andrew's presence, with some members, including Princess Catherine, the Princess of Wales, allegedly questioning the wisdom of allowing him to appear in public during major royal events. One such event, the Christmas service at Westminster Abbey, is a key moment in the royal calendar. This year, the seating arrangements for the service were reportedly meticulously planned, with both King Charles and Prince William making an effort to include Andrew in the proceedings. The decision to seat him prominently during the service was seen as a gesture of reconciliation, a way for the monarchy to present a united front in the face of public criticism. However, not all family members were as enthusiastic about this gesture. Princess Catherine, in particular, was said to have reservations about allowing Prince Andrew to be seen by the public, given the ongoing controversy surrounding him. This reluctance highlights the tension between public appearances and private feelings, as the royal family navigates the delicate balance of maintaining appearances while addressing internal conflicts. The royal family's efforts to manage these tensions are not new. In fact, King Charles has made several attempts in recent years to mend the rift between Andrew and the rest of the family. Last year, during a gathering at Balmoral, the king made a public effort to bring Andrew back into the fold. He arranged for the family to be photographed together, with Andrew included in the images. This move was seen as an attempt to signal unity, but it was largely viewed as a failure. Despite these efforts, the relationship between Andrew and the other royals remains strained, and the Duke of York's place within the family seems increasingly precarious. Prince Andrew himself has made no secret of his desire to remain within the royal family, despite the controversies that continue to surround him. Reports suggest that he has considered moving out of the Royal Lodge and into a smaller, more private residence, but he is adamant that he does not wish to sever his ties with the family entirely. This reluctance to leave the royal fold is understandable, given the Duke's long-standing relationship with the monarchy and his deep sense of entitlement. However, the ongoing scandals are making it more difficult for him to maintain his place within the royal circle. The situation is further complicated by the role of Sarah Ferguson, who remains steadfast in her support of her ex-husband. Despite the controversies, the Duchess of York has publicly stated that she would never abandon Andrew, emphasizing her unwavering loyalty to him. In a rare interview, she described their enduring connection, explaining how their relationship had evolved over the years. Ferguson spoke of meeting Andrew when she was just 12 years old, and how their relationship blossomed when they reconnected in 1985. Their marriage followed shortly thereafter, and the couple's bond has remained strong, despite their separation in 1996. Ferguson's loyalty to Andrew is admirable, but it also places her in a difficult position. As the mother of their two daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, she is caught between her support for her ex-husband and her responsibilities to her children. Both Beatrice and Eugenie have managed to maintain relatively low profiles in the royal family, but their association with Andrew is becoming increasingly controversial. The ongoing scandals surrounding their father are likely to have a significant impact on their public image, and their future roles within the monarchy may be at risk. As the royal family prepares for the holiday season, the question of how to handle Prince Andrew continues to hang in the balance. Will King Charles choose to distance himself from his brother entirely, or will he continue to make attempts at reconciliation? The stakes are high, as the royal family must carefully navigate the complex web of family dynamics, public perception, and national security concerns. Prince Andrew's future within the royal family remains uncertain, and the decisions made in the coming weeks could have far-reaching consequences for both him and the monarchy as a whole. The potential exclusion of Prince Andrew from royal events, particularly at Christmas, represents a critical moment for the family. If the Duke is barred from attending the iconic Christmas walk at Sandringham, it will mark a significant shift in the royal family's approach to handling scandal and controversy. The royal family's public image has always been a delicate balancing act, and with the increasing scrutiny of Prince Andrew's actions, it seems that the monarchy is at a crossroads. How King Charles handles the situation will shape the future of the royal family, and could determine whether Prince Andrew remains a part of the royal fold or becomes a permanent outsider.